Hello, 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 everybody. This is your man Jay Takashi. I'm here to bring you guys another anime episode breakdown, basically slash review of the newest fall anime of 2023, and that's Boushoku no Berserk. Now, we're gonna, sorry, we're gonna get into this real quick. We won't make it very long. I'm gonna tell you an exact synopsis of what happened in episode one, in particular in episode two, and like I said, we'll try to be out here as quick as we can. But guys, enjoy the review. Let's go. So Boushoku no Berserk is actually a dark series. I would say something the same, um, a dark fantasy series. And we start, and like I said, and the main character of the series is Fate. And Fate is basically a gatekeeper for the Imperial Guard, Imperial Knights Kingdom, if you want to say that. And he is, trust me, he is scraping day by day to get food, to get his next meal, things of that nature. His stomach constantly growls because he's malnutritioned, things of that nature. He's been picked on and bullied on and ridiculed and abused by the nice quote unquote who are full of themselves, who are supposed to be for the people, but they're really not. They're like just selfish pieces of shit, basically. All except one, a girl named Roxy, who offers Fate a job to actually work at her house or quote unquote her estate. And she's one of the good ones that he knows. But so, and this is like a majority of what I'm talking about, guys, off of everything I saw. And so later on, a thief ends up sneaking into the kingdom, quote unquote. It gets past freaking Fate, and he accidentally kills the thief, the quote unquote person who like I said, a person who went past the gate because he's meant to defend it and be a gate watcher. I don't know if he's a gate protector, but more like a gate watcher. And through the quote unquote the thief dying, he activated his ability he was born with, which is called Gluttony. Now, like I said, we're gonna get an explanation about why this is important later on. Now, after that pretty much happens, he tells Roxy the situation. He ends up leaving just so Roxy doesn't take any slide or whatever, and also just because he doesn't want to get beat up by the Knights particularly, and also he doesn't want to ruin Roxy's reputation, so he ends up leaving. But she does end up offering him a job to work at the Hart family. I don't know if I said that earlier, but she does, and that continues episode 2. So, closing near the end of the first episode, Fate actually picks up a sword that's tailored to his ability. And not only to its abilities, he can actually speak because it actually has telepathy. I mean, like a part of his abilities is telepathy. When he picks it up from the connection with the sword, it actually brings out more of his latent abilities and power. And quote unquote, we see him actually he kills a couple of goblins in the first episode. That's it. That's pretty much the episode ends off. Well, sorry. We have a cliffhanger of a girl being kidnapped by a sadistic freak. Now, episode 2 starts, basically continuing where he found this guy trying to kidnap this girl from an actual orphanage, and he ends up saving her. And due to the action of him listening to the sword that's talking to him, he's able to defeat the quote unquote kidnapper. Literally execute him, no problem. Like he cuts him into like sections, which by the way, very graphic. I actually love that they did that. And throughout that time, at the end of that, he ends up saving the little girl's life. He ends up giving her some words of wisdom and courage about her rising up one day and actually exploring, doing things that she wants to do. And he ends, like I said, it's actually a good hurtful moment. It's short and brief, but it's enough to get the point across. So we end up Fate ends up working for the Roxy's family, quote unquote. I think I'll call them the Hart family, and she gives him a place to, technically because of this job, she gives him a place to eat, a place to work, to make money, and by working under her, he can keep, like I said, he can be in her good. I think more so be in her good graces, and also actually just get to where he wants to go to. And you need that if you're going to be an adventure and things of that nature. Now, Like I said, he ends up being quite cool with all the female maids and in that freaking in the freaking house or mansion in this case. And later on, he realizes that his stomach keeps growling, and yeah, like he's really, really hungry for some reason. It's like, yeah, like I've been hungry, but I've read this before, which is actually he later finds out is a side effect of the gluttony ability that he awakened, which is which I want to talk more about this ability of his. And he is later on revealed. It's later on revealed to us through the sword that you must constantly keep to satisfy this gluttonous ability. You must slash these creatures' souls and take them because it's more because it's like a kind of like a narcotic. Like he needs to keep on killing, but he would only kill creatures, and which sounds very Dexter to me. When I hear that, I was like, wow, that's crazy. And it's the only way to satisfy the quote unquote hunger of the gluttony ability because it keeps his power in check, quote unquote. So he has to do it constantly, maybe every once every day, enough to satisfy his body and the ability itself. So that being said, he actually sorry, he actually gets an upgrade, a weapon upgrade. His sword, which his partner tells him, goes from a blade to literally a bow, not a crossbow, a bow, and he's able to shoot projectiles very powerful that would literally incinerate freaking Goblin Kings of Goblin King class monsters. And quote unquote, I believe the episode ends there. And then and trust me, and it's just more of like it sucks because it's just like it's this ability is not as grand as or happy thing whatsoever. It is actually making him into a monster as he's saying. And like I said, with just the second episode with the reveal of that, I thought was very genius how that was incorporated. I'm more curious if he's able to maintain sanity around the girl he loves, which is kind of like Roxy. Pretty sure he loves her, even off that. It's like look at first sight, love at first sight nonsense. But with that being said, y'all, this is literally my breakdown and review of the episodes of Boushoku no Berserk, episode 1 and 2. If you're new to the channel, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. It helps. Like I said, please share the video. It helps bring this channel subscriber base and also viewership up. I really appreciate it. And be sure to leave a comment down below. All right. With that being said, y'all, drink some water, drink some tea. Be sure to exercise and get some sleep. Peace out.